What if I told you that the numbers on a lottery ticket are not the real secret? That the true winning formula has nothing to do with the ticket, the odds, or the draw itself, but everything to do with the one who holds it. You were never meant to chase the numbers. You were meant to awaken to the reality that the numbers chase you once you align with the truth of who you are. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you believe yourself to be. And if you believe yourself to be lucky only when the ticket is in your hand, then you are not truly lucky. But if you believe yourself to be a winner before the numbers are drawn, before the game begins, then you will inevitably match the world to that inner conviction. This is not superstition. This is law. The outer world is only the mirror of your inner assumptions. Every experience, every so-called coincidence, every random win or loss is simply your own belief in disguise. To win the lottery, do not seek the numbers. Seek the state of the one who has already won. The one who wins the lottery does not walk around questioning whether it will happen. They do not hope or wish or daydream endlessly without anchoring their desires. No, they become the winner in mind, in feeling, in assumption, until it becomes more real than the ticket in their hand. Close your eyes. See the winning ticket in your hand. Hear the newscaster announcing your numbers. Feel the vibration in your body as you realize your life has changed. Let the joy erupt. Let the gratitude flood your being. Not someday in the future, but now. Feel it until it feels real. Persist in that inner state until nothing in the outer world can shake it. You are not waiting on the world to change. The world is waiting on you to change. Do not look to the outside for proof. The proof is within you. And once the inner state is established, the outer has no choice but to conform. Your only job is to occupy the state of the winner. That is the formula. That is the secret. That is the method that never fails. No ritual, no chant, no charm can replace the power of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. The moment you claim it within, you have already won. Now walk as one who has already received, talk as one who has already inherited, think as one who knows it is done, and the numbers will fall into place. Though you may ask, how do I assume the feeling of something I've never experienced? You don't need to experience it physically. You've already felt joy. You've already felt relief. You've already felt excitement. You know what celebration feels like. You simply borrow those emotions and attach them to the scene of your desire. You create it within, just as an artist creates a masterpiece from nothing but vision and conviction. You might be standing in a small room with nothing in your bank account and a ticket in your hand. But that has nothing to do with what will happen. The power does not lie in the external world. It lies in your inner acceptance of a new truth. Feel yourself waking up and realizing your numbers were chosen. Let the emotion rise, not forced, not fated, but invited. Make it so natural that your body starts to respond. Your breath shifts, your posture changes, you feel lighter. Why? Because deep inside, you know it has already happened. You see, the lottery ticket is only a symbol. The real transformation is not in the digits, it's in the dimension you now occupy. The dimension where you are no longer the one hoping to win, but the one who has already won. In that dimension, how would you walk? How would you speak? What decisions would you make? Would you worry about small things? Would you delay your dreams, waiting on some miracle? Or would you live boldly, generously, confidently, knowing that abundance is not coming? It's already yours. Most people fail not because they cannot manifest, but because they refuse to believe without seeing. They ask, how can I pretend to be a millionaire if I can't pay my rent? The answer is, you're not pretending. You're assuming. Pretending is a game of the mind. Assumption is a claim of the soul. And the world responds, not to what you pretend, but to what you accept as true. So make your acceptance complete. Don't visualize winning the lottery while carrying doubt in your heart. Don't say the words while your thoughts contradict them. Let your whole being come into agreement. Let every thought, every emotion, every expectation say the same thing. I have already won. Let your inner conversations change. Hear your friends congratulating you. See the messages on your phone. Imagine the banker welcoming you. Picture the trip you always wanted. Feel the car you dreamed of. Smell the new home. Taste the wine at your celebration. Anchor the invisible as if it is the only truth you know. For in the realm of creation, the unseen is more powerful than the seen. What you imagine persistently will impress itself upon this world like heat-melting wax. The formula is not difficult, it is not hidden, but it requires discipline. It requires persistence in your assumption, even when the world tries to convince you otherwise, especially when the world tries to convince you otherwise. You might see the draw come and go, and your numbers are not called. Do not be moved. The draw is not the cause. It is only the shadow of your inner state. If the outer does not yet reflect your desire, return inward. Strengthen the assumption. Occupy the state again. You are not defeated when the ticket loses. You are only defeated when you abandon the inner victory. What if the next draw is the one that matches your belief? What if the result you seek is only one more assumption away, one more night of imagining, one more day of claiming, one more moment of refusing to doubt? Let others chase luck. You know the truth. You know that your world is yourself pushed out. You know that reality bends to your belief, responds to your emotional signature, obeys your convictions. You are not waiting for something to happen. You are making something real. Each night as you fall asleep, take with you the feeling of the win, not a desperate hoping, but a deep knowing. Hear the words in your imagination. You won. You did it. It's yours. Repeat it until your subconscious takes it in like a seed planted in fertile soil. And then let go of the need to figure out the how. The how is not your job. The state is your job. And when the state is right, the how takes care of itself. The lottery might be a tool the universe uses, or something entirely unexpected might deliver your abundance. But one thing is certain. Your assumption will not return void. The world must reflect it in some form, for the law cannot be broken. You are not poor, unlucky, or overlooked. You are not cursed or forgotten. That is only a story, and stories can be rewritten. Right now, in this moment, choose a new identity. Choose to be the one who receives. Choose to believe that you are the exception, the miracle, the one who gets the call, the one whose life changes overnight. Not by luck, but by law. Let the past go. It has no power over you. It is only the echo of old thoughts. Begin again. Imagine differently. Speak differently. Act as if the win is done, not to fool the world, but to align your soul. Walk into that convenience store or open that app with the feeling, this is it. This is my winning ticket. Not with anxiety, not with desperation, but with quiet certainty. The kind of certainty that makes mountains move and circumstances bend. Let the old thoughts die. The ones that say, people like me don't win, or it never happens to me. Replace them. Say instead, I am the one. My life shifts now. Abundance finds me. My assumption creates. Don't just think the thoughts. Feel them. Don't just say the words. Become them. Every great change begins in the unseen. You don't water a seed and dig it up every hour to check on it. You trust the process. You let the roots go deep. You keep watering. Keep believing. So, water your dream daily, with faith, with imagination, with gratitude. Speak to it like it already lives. Celebrate it like it already happened. That is the formula, foolproof, eternal, immutable. Not because it's magic, but because you are the magic. Because your consciousness is the womb from which all things are born. Because your assumption is the architect of your fate. There is no competition in the realm of creation. No one can block what is yours. No system can limit you. No odds can defeat you. The moment you decide it is yours, the world reorganizes to make it so. You don't need to win to believe. You need to believe to win. And once you do, nothing can stop it. Nothing. Persist. Persist beyond appearances. Persist beyond logic. Persist beyond history. The winning numbers are not out there. They are within you. And once you know that, once you live from that knowing, they will find you. They must find you. You were never meant to wait on fortune. You were meant to embody it, to walk in the state of the one who has received, to feel it real, to know it is done. And in that moment, when your conviction is complete, when your faith is full, when your inner world becomes richer than anything you see around you, you will look up and the world will echo back the only thing it knows how to say to a soul that has mastered the formula. Yes, it is done. And when it is done within, the entire world rearranges in ways the logical mind cannot fathom. You may walk down the same street you've always walked, and yet it will not be the same street. People will treat you differently. Doors that once remained shut will open. Favor will follow you. Events will unfold in divine sequence, not because something outside of you changed, but because you changed. You may hear someone say, "You're just lucky." They'll call it chance, fate, or a stroke of fortune. But you'll know the truth. It was not luck. It was law. It was your inner world casting its shadow across time and space. The lottery numbers, the check in the mail, the phone call, the breakthrough, they are only reflections of the decision you made in consciousness. Everything begins in imagination. This is the creative act. It does not matter whether it's a small amount or a multi-million-dollar prize. The mechanics are the same. The world has no resistance to scale. The only resistance is belief. And once belief dissolves, abundance flows effortlessly. Do not approach the lottery as a game of chance. Approach it as a mirror, one that reflects your innermost belief about wealth, worthiness, and what you expect from life. If you feel unworthy, the mirror will reflect lack. If you feel overlooked, the mirror will reflect rejection. But if you feel chosen, if you feel blessed, if you feel that your abundance is a sure and settled fact, the mirror must reflect it. It cannot do otherwise. Every great winner, whether knowingly or unknowingly, has stepped into a state of expectancy. That expectancy draws the win, not hope, not wishful thinking, but certainty. The kind of certainty that doesn't need to be loud or dramatic. It simply knows. You've seen it before in those quiet moments. Something inside you whispers, "It's already yours." That whisper is your true self speaking, not the self shaped by fear or logic, but the self who knows no limitation, the self that is one with all creation. Now here's something most never understand. The ticket is not the source of the abundance. It is the channel. If one channel closes, another will open. The state of wealth is what matters. Once you occupy it, the universe finds infinite ways to express it. There is no shortage of money. There is only a shortage of belief in its availability to you. So let go of the calendar. Let go of the scoreboard. Stop measuring time, effort, or what hasn't happened yet. The harvest does not come because the farmer stares at the field. It comes because he plants, waters, and trusts the invisible process beneath the soil. So plant your vision, water it with gratitude, and walk away knowing it is growing, even when you see nothing. Gratitude is the key that speeds the process. Not gratitude for what is coming, but gratitude as if it has already come. That is the highest expression of faith. That is the vibration that unlocks every vault. So say thank you, even before the numbers are called. Say thank you as if your bank account already reflects your new reality. Say thank you as if the car is already in your driveway, as if the celebration is already happening, as if the prize is already claimed. And then listen. Listen for guidance, nudges, sudden ideas. Often the universe will inspire you to act in unexpected ways. Buying a ticket at a different store, choosing numbers that randomly pop into your head, hearing a time or place whisper itself into your mind. These are not coincidences. They are answers to your assumption, orchestrated by the unseen. Follow them, trust them, do not hesitate. Now let's go deeper. Imagine for a moment that you are standing on a stage. Bright lights are on you. A crowd is cheering. In your hand is the winning check. Cameras are flashing. News anchors are asking, how does it feel to be the winner? Don't just see the image. Feel it. What's in your chest? Excitement? Relief? Pride? Freedom? Let it rush through you now. Let it fill every corner of your body. Let it overflow. That is your rehearsal. Do it daily. Let it become your new normal. Let it imprint itself on your subconscious, because what is impressed there will be expressed here. This is the ancient secret, the sacred formula. Impress the feeling, persist in the assumption, and reality will conform. The world calls it fantasy, but those who live by this law know better. It is not fantasy, it is creation. You are not escaping reality, you are replacing it with something higher, truer, and fully yours. Many people try this once or twice and say, it didn't work. But that is like planting a seed and then shouting at the ground when it doesn't sprout by morning. This is not about testing a technique. This is about a shift in identity. When you become the winner within, you will no longer ask if it's working. You'll no longer doubt or question. You'll walk through life with the ease and confidence of one who knows their fate is sealed. Your conversations will change. Your energy will shift. Others will feel it. And circumstances will begin to bend in your favor, even in ways that have nothing to do with a lottery. That's the beauty of this law. It doesn't just give you what you focus on. It gives you everything that matches your inner state. So when you become abundance, you don't just receive money. You receive opportunities, favor, friendships, health, joy, because you've changed your essence. You will notice synchronicities, repeating numbers, words spoken at just the right time, dreams that seem to guide you, signs, symbols, confirmations. Don't brush them off. These are echoes of your inner world, rippling out into form. And when the moment of manifestation comes, when the numbers align, when the check arrives, when the miracle bursts into view, it won't feel surprising, it will feel inevitable. You'll say, of course. Of course it came. I've been living this in my mind for weeks, for months. I've celebrated this already. I've cried tears of joy in silence. I've known this moment before it arrived. And others will say, how did you know? And you'll smile, not with arrogance, but with the peace of one who has understood the mystery. Reality is nothing more than the echo of imagination sustained. Some will scoff. Let them. They do not understand the law. Others will beg you for your method. Tell them the method is within, the work is inner, the change is silent, and the results are inevitable. You do not need to explain yourself. You do not need to convince anyone. All you must do is persist. Persist in the state of the wish fulfilled. Persist in the knowing that you are already in possession of the prize. Persist in the joy of the end result. Now. And if you should waver, if doubt should whisper its lies, return to your imagination. Let it nourish your faith again. Let it carry you back into the feeling of the win. Let it remind you who you are and what is already yours. The world is your mirror, and the reflection is catching up to the image you hold within. So hold that image boldly. Hold it faithfully. Hold it lovingly. You are not a victim of chance. You are not at the mercy of odds. You are not a leaf in the wind. You are the dreamer of the dream, the creator of the scene, the source of your experience. So, assume the win. Claim it. Breathe it. Sleep in it. Walk in it. And it shall be so. The secret was never in the numbers, the ticket, or the odds. The true winning formula has always been and will always be you. your consciousness, your assumption, your unwavering belief that what you claim within must be reflected without. You are not waiting for permission to win. You are not hoping to be chosen. You are the one who chooses, the one who dares to live from the end, to feel the reality of the win before the world confirms it. This is not a gamble. This is law, immutable, unbreakable, undeniable. So step into the identity of the one who has already received. Think from it, feel from it, live from it, and do not waver, no matter what your senses say, no matter what the world shows, no matter what others believe. Because the moment you accept it fully, the universe responds. The numbers will match. The door will open. The call will come. And you will realize that nothing was ever outside of you. It was always you. It was always done the moment you believe.